So we're gonna make a tutorial on how to make these cute little bows. Put your head down, Sissy. See? And they're like super duper cute and easy to make. So you need to buy your choice of ribbon. This one has like cute gold polka dots. And I'm gonna make a few of them. So I love like the rustic kind of look, flowery patterns. And this is Sissy's favorite. So we're gonna be making this one first. You're gonna need some clips from Michael's Craft Store. These are my ones that I chose, and I'll tell you why when we're making them, but it's personal preference and you can use whatever clips you want, really. You're gonna need a barbecue lighter, you're gonna need scissors, you're gonna need some measuring tape, you're gonna need a hot glue gun, and some hot glue sticks. And that's basically what you're gonna need to make it. So I'll get cracking so we can show them how we do it, because it's so easy. So we're gonna measure this at 12 inches. And you're gonna cut it right here. And we're gonna need 2 pieces of that. And then we're gonna measure it at 6 inches, another piece of ribbon, cut it there, and we're only gonna need 1 piece of that, and I will explain that after. So we've cut our 2 pieces at 12 inch. We've cut our 1 piece at 6 inches. And so now, this piece here is gonna be for the middle of the bow. So we are gonna measure 1 inch like this way, and we're gonna cut it. And that's gonna be our 6-piece, 1-inch piece. And I will show you what it looks like. So now that we have all our pieces, you're just gonna take your lighter and you're lightly going to just go around the edges just so that it doesn't fray, because we don't want our ribbon to fray. And just quick lightly, and that will kind of seal them off. So now that we have our pieces, we are gonna fold our big ones in half, just like that. And then you're gonna open it up and you should see a light crease there, so you kind of know where it is. We're gonna take our hot glue gun, and not on the crease, just before the crease, we're gonna put some hot glue going across like that. And then you're gonna fold this part over, so you just want your end here to meet with this. You might just have to mess around with it a little bit just to get it in the right position. You're gonna kind of just press. If you get hot glue on you, that's okay. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side. Now we don't wanna overlap this piece like that. We just want it to meet right in that center with the other piece. So we're gonna take it, and again, you're just gonna softly push, because you do want it to stick. Just like that. So now, and what I like about this material is that because it's wire, you can actually play around with it after it's dry. So you should have a piece that looks like this. And we're gonna do the exact same with this piece, and we'll be right back. So now we have our 2 pieces. So what we're gonna do is, this is the back. Now this is our front. And all we're gonna do is, we want to push these 2 together. But we're not gonna be gluing there at the top. We're gonna do a little dab of glue at the bottom. So you're just gonna put a little dab, or a big dab, because you want it to hold. And we're just gonna press that together. And you just kind of wanna hold that at the bottom so that it sticks together very well, because you don't want it to come undone. So once that feels like it's in place and you've held it there, we're gonna take these 2 top pieces and we're gonna fold them back. Now, again, if you have to kind of mess with this, that's fine. So we're gonna look at the back now. Now you should have 2 top pieces. So what we're gonna do is take our hot glue gun again, put a dab on one side, and we're gonna hold it there, and a dab on the other side. And we're gonna hold it there just like that until it dries. So now we have our 2 bows together, just like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one on top of the other, just like that. So we're gonna hot glue right there and there. My hot glue gun is running out, so I had to put another glue stick in it. Hopefully it doesn't run out for this part. So then we're just gonna press this firmly together, and you're just gonna hold it like that till it sets in place. And you wanna just hold it there to make sure it doesn't come apart. And then I will show you what we're gonna do next. So now that our bow is starting to finally come together somewhat, we're gonna put that aside to dry a little bit longer. Now, I have leftover strips from when we were cutting these. And I mean, I have a whole case of ribbon if I ran out anyway. But we're gonna talk about the clip now. So you're gonna grab one clip, and so it's just your standard clip. You pop it there, puts it in the hair, push it back down. Like my Scarlett loves using these. So anyway, we're gonna turn it this way, and you're gonna just grab a scrap piece of ribbon, and you want it to, like, there's not really no measurement to it. You just want to cut it so that you have a little bit left over to fold there over these little holes. So if we kind of just estimate, I'm gonna cut about right here. So, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly take a lighter again, because you don't want that, it might set on fire. No, you don't want this to fray. So that's why you should always light it all the way around just to hold it tighter. All right. So it doesn't have to be perfect because this is just the clip. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, and we're not gonna go right to the end. We're gonna go just in the middle where the clip will sit. Grab your clip, and yeah. Then we're just gonna push, and you kind of might want to bend it like this, just to make sure all the glue is getting on there. You could even turn it around, push down on it, just for that extra security. Then what we're gonna do is take these little ends, and we're just gonna glue them there. So put a little dab of glue here. Kind of just fold it over. If it happens that your piece of ribbon is a little bit too long, you can always trim it a little bit and just reheat it with the lighter again. Mine's not completely perfect. I probably could have cut it down a little bit more, but hey, DIY, nothing's ever perfect. So now that is gonna be our clip. So we're gonna put that aside. If you see anything fraying also at the sides, you can also just quickly go over it. No one's really gonna see that part anyway. So we'll put that aside, and then we'll move on to the next. So now that we have all 3 of our pieces here, we're gonna take our bow. Now this is the front, we're gonna turn it to the back. We're gonna put a dab of glue here. And we're gonna take this piece here, And we're just gonna glue it right there. And we wanna push down on that because we really want that to stay in place. Now the thing with using ribbon like this, because it is wire, which I like because you can play around with it. If you see like a little piece of metal there, you can just snip it off. Just like that, and it's not gonna harm you. Now we're ready for our clip. So remember how I said it didn't have to be perfect because you're not gonna see it? You're legit not gonna see it. This is more just for like an extra hold having this. So you're gonna turn it around and you're gonna hot glue from here to here, right here. So, get my hot glue gun. Oh, this stuff is fun when it gets stuck to your nails too, or when it burns your fingers. So we're just gonna set that part in the middle. And you are gonna give it a good push. So you can hold it here and in the front, because you really do want it to stay in place. Just like that. And I'd hold it there for a good like 2 minutes or so. And then I will show you what we're gonna do after. Okay, so now this is the back. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this ribbon and we're gonna pull it around the front. Now you wanna actually pull it very tight. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this piece, actually, before I take this piece, just to secure it a little bit more, you can actually put a little dab of glue there. You don't have to, but I actually did this with all my other bows that I made because it just gives it that extra security. Okay, so now that that's like that, you're gonna take the extra leftover, and if you see just underneath the clip right there, we're just gonna stick it through there, and we're gonna pull it through, just like that. And you're gonna go all the way around again, just like that. And go through. And actually, what we're gonna do, sometimes if it's a little bit too much longer, I am gonna end up cutting it right about here. If you had enough to do a whole nother thing going all the way around, then so be it. You could have wrapped it around once more. But what I'm gonna do now is just gonna, because I cut it, and just like that, we are gonna hot glue it here. Just to give it that extra bit of hold. And push over. And if you see anything sticking out, like I'm like a perfectionist, you can put a little bit more glue there. Just hold that down till it dries. And there's the back of our bow. Here's your clip. You push it back down. Then here's the front now. And now, again, why I like wire ribbon, because you can actually play around with it, fluff it up, and there you go. Super easy DIY bow. This little tutorial I made on HairBows. I'm not the great at making videos, but I was asked a lot how to make these, but they are very simple and easy, and I'm gonna get cracking on the other ones.